Everything's working. So, this video will be an updated version of an hour-long video of this level that I made like 6 months ago. So, take a quick moment to appreciate the incredible skybox and background, the same thing, because it's beautiful. Each level has a unique skybox, even though it may not look different on some. Well then, tricks. This is a trick you can do. Another trick you can do is right here. Kind of difficult, but you can, not that much. You can climb this, launch up on this, and jump on this. Inky. And you can enter this. Doing this, to my testing, it's 1 second faster than going around, so I mean, it would make sense. Going around, you have to go around, which is a lot of walking. Whilst this is just jumping in place. So, I believe it's certainly faster. At least a little bit. You can jump around on these signs on the side. However, it's not, like, useful. You can get here and do that. But that's it. Nothing else. It's cool at most, I guess. Second tower, you can use these knobs on the side. You can use these for most towers, just go around and quite quickly. And you skip a little bit of it. There you go. And there are a couple of tricks. Look at this. You can do this with any platform that goes downwards to a platform. If you stand there, you can get squished and you clip it onto the platform above you. Wow. You can jump on this and then upwards, which saves a lot of time and is a good way of doing that. Come on. However, it's not that consistent because the platform above this is on an off cycle to those platforms down there, so you sometimes have to wait for 3 entire cycles, which is horrible. So it's not the best. Hold on. Oh, I have shields. If you get sucked up, if Paintbot starts Leechbot, if a Leechbot starts sucking you, and you go onto this platform, and then after it stops, the Leechbot will just get stuck in place, even in midair, and will clip through the platform. It's interesting seeing the way Leechbots behave. They don't move and they don't get moved by gravity, I guess, just right. Oh no. No, there's, come on, one more. Jump around this. You can be on this pipe, and then you'll be up there, and you can jump on this moving platform up here, but it doesn't save time since you can just use a better way over here. It's better, it's faster and even easier, but the best way of getting up, I mean, for me, is jumping on this, then over here on that pipe, and then over to here. Now, on the Wii version, you were able to wall run on over here but on the PC version you cannot. But you can use this. But you can also just more easily kill the Yankees like that. So it's fast. And then jump on this, and this. Which, through my testing, was 1 to like 15 seconds faster than the previous method of using those platforms that move up and down over here. And this is consistent, and those platforms aren't because of the fact that they move. Blue tower. You can jump over here on this, and I just there's someone in the chat right now, so I'll open up my phone to check the chat so I can talk to you. Hello, Donald, and see you later, I guess. Well, that was pointless. Well, you can jump on this and continue onwards like that. There's nothing really here, and you can also go this way. You can use the bus, and that's easier. You can jump to here, and that skips some of this. You can, because of these buildings stretch out downwards, at least to this one. You can wall run on it. You can can't quite see. I think, pretty sure this line is the line of the building. Actually, it may not be, but you can just wall run there. That's it. And when you're standing here, you can target this opening when it's opened, and just jump to it and skip it. Right now it's not activated, but if you're just gonna play the game normally, it will be. So you can get here, but there's another really fast and cool way of getting there. You can go up here, use the momentum from this gravity wall, and jump on this, and then jump through this hole, and then target the inside of that opening, and you can just go there really quickly. Alright, that's the first part of this. I've been recording for 8 minutes. Better than in the last video. In the last video, I was like at 20 minutes by now. Well, now let's go to the second part of the level. Over here. Now this is a really difficult jump. I was never, like like the only jump in this game I was never able to do, but it is possible. When you jump from about where this line is to that platform up there. It's possible, and it's really difficult, but I don't recommend doing it. I mean, it's interesting that you can use that, but there's a much better way of getting to the second part of the level, which is right here, where you can use these inkies to launch yourself to here. It's kind of precise. I recommend when you target the inkies to move towards them, because the fact that when you move forwards and then charge into them, it may give you a little bit more speed, but I'm not sure if that even does anything. So now you're here. What else do you do? So normally you have to press these 3 buttons that are here, yellow, blue, and red, which is really easy if, well, it's quite easy if there's paint already in these canals, but right now, because we skipped the primary pops, there aren't. So how do you get the paint if you can't do anything? Well, right here is a kind of difficult jump that you can do. To jump up here. Wow. So so when you're here you can just be in Machiloka Tower. And there's red, blue, and even yellow, which you can get by jumping like this. jumping like this, and that's great. And you cannot do it in the other way because this button is not activated. Then I guess I'll tell you how to do this jump easily, or more easily, or how to do it. Well, I don't recommend just spamming the A button as much as you can, like the jump button, to jump as soon as you can when you touch the top of these things, because when you hit them, you can still jump off of the top for a few moments, for a little bit. So the best way is jump on it, wait for a second, jump on this first sign, wait a second, and then once you're at the end, or like the latter half of it, jump, and then jump on this. On the lamp, I do recommend jumping as soon as you can, and then you can just pray to target that thing there. I'll show you again. Yeah. It looks easy because I have a lot of practice in this game. I play this game too much. But yeah, you may need some practice before you can do it easily. I mean, probably. Oh wow! I did not think this was actually possible to do. Interesting. Well, another, like, odd thing that I found, like, now, is that there's actually, I'm pretty sure, that there actually is an invisible wall from Yellow Tower to the bridge. However, it's not in a useful spot. If you guide the Inkies to here, come on, and then you launch yourself that way. I did it in the wrong way, but if you do it towards the pipe there, I did it once and I felt like there was an invisible wall pushing me off. So there may be, but there also may not be. I'm unsure. Come on, come back, guys, please. Yeah, invisible wall. Interesting. Well, I guess that's everything in the first section, so I'll go to the second section. How much are we? 13 minutes? Okay, good. Ink, 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 ink. And so, while here, you can, from this spot, just jump to there. You can also guide these sergeants and then charge through them in the exact same way as you did with the Inkies over there. But these guys don't respawn, so you only have one shot. But this is much easier, and you can even just jump it, and I failed. Oh, okay. I'll have to try again. Skip forward 20 seconds. I'll just wait here for like 5 more seconds in case, so you won't miss it. Okay, so you can just jump this. Yeah, it's a little bit tight, but it should be fine. Also, remember, vectoring is your friend. You can use vectoring. Here, if you don't launch yourself up yet, you can jump here and collect this. If you jump toward it, it will suck you up and bring you over there without the need to get launched. Now, this little platform of pipes is kind of weird. Sometimes, whenever you land on it, like around here, the game will wash you off with the same effect of you getting cleared as when you touch white tiles, which is weird. I don't know what it is all about. Well then, now that we are here, we can do the green tower. The green tower is hard. Over here. Right at the edge of this platform, right here, along this border, there's a cutscene trigger. That is a cutscene for Bombabots. Also, this Elite Inky can change colors. Cool. Alright, so it's preferable to skip that cutscene. I can do that by doing this. You don't have to use the bus, you can just jump on these vents and pipes. The bus is easier. Then to this, and even on the side of this ventilation unit, and around that, I'm amazed I did it. It's actually really difficult, so I don't recommend doing it. And so when you get here, normally you'll just be walking over and you can extinguish yourself here, and then get yellow and blue to become green, and enter this, which takes like 20 seconds, 28 seconds. You can also, from here, go like this and jump around to this place, and with the elite. It's not an elite, it's a heavy. It's not a heavy, it's a spiky, Jesus. You can also jump to it from this ventilation unit and this pipe, but it's harder. Also, look at the amount of points I have right now. It says 3,165, but it's orange. Normally it's supposed to be white, or yellow when you gain points, and orange when you lose points. Like, I'm not actually too sure, but whenever you're burning and then you stop burning, it's it's actually black, not white. Well, whenever you're burning, and you stop burning, it sometimes stays orange. Well, okay. After finishing green tower, we can go to yellow tower. And the way you can, or what you can do here, is use these vents and these vents and these pipes to jump to here and then around. However, that is not faster and certainly not easier than just doing it the normal way, so it's not worth doing. And so you may think that Orange Tower does not have any tricks that you could use to save time. And that is correct. However, there's something cool that you cannot actually get used, but it is interesting and looks like it could be used. Which is, if you go here, into, oh my god, into that Z-piston, or get launched by that Z-piston, into the pipe, which takes you into secondary sodas. And now you can get orange, since there's yellow and red paint bots right here. And this, very difficult, but I may be able to do it. Do this. Ride this pipe, and then jump onto the top layer of that. Of the ink fall, ink canal. Now it's quite difficult, and it's also would save at most like 8 seconds if you use cheats, but it's also not actually possible to use. For one simple reason. Right, I'm here. You can jump to this. Maybe even target those barrels up there. Jump on this, and then go here. However, I don't think that this entrance actually activates until you enter this manhole. So you cannot use it. So, over here in orange, next to the orange tower, well, first, there's an invisible wall about in the middle of this that is supposed to prevent you from just going through it. But you can jump past it from the side like this, and just skip it. Wow. Interesting. From this side you can just do it. Well then, continue onwards. I'll expand on that later. But now go into a purple tower. The grape escape. Again. This time actually onto it. And not just on the bottom of it. Blah. What are we at? 22 minutes? Good. Now, it looks like you can jump on these pipes, even though this specific jump is really quite difficult and precise and weird. And then go on this and do the same jump as I did on the green tower. Crap. But it's not worth doing, since you can jump on this, jump on this, on inkies, and go this way. Quick. Also, I just remembered, I think I forgot to show you probably the most important thing, and the most useful thing about this level that I forgot. Like the reason why I made this video. Once you get green and talk to Prof, you can either go through there, and I said it takes like 28 seconds to do it, but if you go back through here, on this, you can walk on the sides, I just jumped into it, onto this, onto this, onto this, and take that. It saves about 10 seconds, so that's actually useful. I'm amazed how I forgot about it. Jesus. This video was almost done, I promise. You can bypass the invisible wall that's there, even right here. It's even easier. You don't even have to jump on top of that, you can just go onto the pipe and hold left, so these platforms function like a wall that catches you, then you slide forwards here, and then you can either just climb up with enough speed, I guess, and size, or you can go slightly to the side and jump off of this, and you can get here. I won't show it to you now, and I won't ever, but you can just do that. I already show you on the other side. Now you can just jump this, wow, and from here, once again, jump there, or you can jump. Oh, there's an invisible wall there, so think about. So be careful about that. But you can just jump around it. It's quite lenient, and get there. Now, also remember, vectoring is your friend. Fuck, what? Huh? I thought, where actually is that invisible wall? Because I usually don't encounter it normally. Okay, this time I won't vector. Maybe that makes a difference. Hold on. My video is falling apart. Or I can go through here. Maybe. No, there's just an invisible wall there. That's weird. I swear that it's not supposed to be there. On Wii, it certainly wasn't. Maybe they added an invisible wall for this? I don't think so. I think I just am doing a bad job of going around it. But this is weird. Or maybe I'm going the wrong way. Because on Wii, there was already an invisible wall from the waterfalls here to prevent you from jumping through here, because they thought about it, I guess. But not on the other side, so what you actually have to do is jump like this on the other side of the invisible wall. Oh yeah, that was it, I was just stupid. Well, you can do that. It's easy and you can vector, so I guess when you're doing that, go to the right. But you can also just jump from these waterfalls to here later in the level when a yellow paint pot appears here, and you can use that to then go more quickly go toward this bonus mission that appears after this level. All of these things, you can walk on all of these, but you can also ride the pipes here because they're kind of slippery surface. And then on this side of here, like this small platform, you can see it. There's a little square that I jumped off of, and you can do that on all of them. And I guess then I'll just go to the Machomoka Tower and I'll end the video there. Shit. Well, I guess that's everything. You can just ride on those pipes and walk on those platforms. I don't think there's anything extra special. Well, there is one thing, I guess. I suppose. From the Machomoka Tower, you can jump on top of these railings. I think you may also be able to jump from this tower. Probably, very likely. And you can go touch these orbiting platforms there. And you can paint them, however they don't have collision. So you just fly through them. Also, if you skip the primary parts, you can look at that on a speedrun, and then when you finish, are at the end of the level then, these pipes will have weird corrupted colors. These ones, since they're normally supposed to be yellow, red, and blue. However, if you haven't done the primary pops, they will be all jumbled up. Look at speedrun.com on one of the Soda Falls speedruns, New Game Plus, and you can see how they're weird. And that's it. Surely. Oh, sub 30 minutes. I was able to explain a level in under 30 minutes.